All right, so we made it. We're here in Ames, Iowa at Anything Scout. That drive was rough. Andy pulled through, did 22 hours on his own. As you can hear, my voice is kind of rough. I don't know, I'm catching some sort of cold or sinus thing going on. But all that to be said, we're here at Anything Scout and the crew here is thrashing on Nacho to get it done. So we're gonna head into the shop, talk to these guys, show you what they're doing, and we're gonna see if we can get this thing running, driving, and on the road again in 2 days. So I brought them a roller, which they pulled the cab off, and I have put the cab on my new chassis that they've been building. And this is literally like one of the happiest days of my life. I cannot believe, one, I'm here. I got to meet all these guys. I get to see just all these scouts, and these guys are thrashing on my truck to get it done so we can make our deadline and we can be on the road in the next 2 days. So let's head in there and we'll show you what they're all about.
There's a pedal in it. You got angry at me for no reason.
Scratch that.
I'm holding that against you. There's a pedal in it though, just for looks. Don't use it.
That makes sense.
Don't use it.
All right, so we're working on all the like aesthetics, peripheral stuff with him. He's building out the grill. We're gonna start doing the headlights. And I ordered 2 sets of KC headlights because I wanted to see which ones I'd like in person. So I got these 7-inch LED gravities. As you can see, they're pretty thin, pretty small. And then these are the Pro 7-inch. And I'm glad I ordered both sets because this one is a little bit like Jeepy and a little bit more modern. But if you look at the difference, look how big that bucket is. We're already probably gonna have to modify to go with these. And this is just crazy. This has just run into a bunch of problems here. So I know that these are brighter, more powerful, more modern looking, but I think I'm gonna go with just a more classic, kind of normal looking LED headlight. So pretty crazy to see how much bigger the Pros are.
Hey, I'm Mike from Anything Scout here. We're working on Nacho Dust here, Scout 2. We just got the dash pretty much wrapped up. Gauges in, all new wiring in the dash and the truck from headlights to taillights. Went through the HVAC cables, got them cleaned up, lubed up, ready to go. Column, new turn signal switch, horn button, ignition switch, everything brand new, ready to go. Putting the shifters in right now. We should be able to start this thing in about the next 20 minutes.
So I'm just cleaning up the headlight stuff, trim rings and whatnot. So we are gonna actually have to modify these headlight buckets for even these smaller gravities. So as you see, they don't fit. So I'm actually just gonna have to cut these out so they sit in there. And then the way it works is once that's sitting flat, this trim ring holds that to the bucket. And then you bolt the bucket to the grill. And then there's an outside trim ring that goes around that hides all the stuff, the bucket, everything. So it's a super simple design. You know, trim ring holds it to the bucket, bucket holds it to the grill, and then trim ring is just to look good. So I'm kind of working on that while Tim's dialing the rest of the grill in, and then we'll be good to go. I'm excited to get a grill back on this thing because I haven't seen it on since May. Yeah, when we tore the truck apart, so it's gonna be cool. I'm stoked. not even 11 o'clock and they're putting gas in it. It's pretty good. It's looking pretty good.
It's looking pretty good.
Can't be done.
Can't be done.
We won't
All the
let it
guys in
happen.
the scout
Won't be
form.
done.
Hey, I like the energy, but there's no chance you're gonna have that thing running in 2 days.
Burnouts by 4.
Okay.
What's up? Mario, yo. So we're here working on Nacho taco dust, and we've got a legendary 6-liter powering it, backed with a 6L90 and a Dana 300 transfer case. The last day and a half's been pretty crazy. Just kind of a whirlwind of guys working on it and thrashing on it. We're getting ready to fire it up. We've done all our checks, all our fluid checks. Got everything wired up, hooked up, ready to go. We're getting ready to crank this thing up.
And do burnouts.
And do burnouts. Massive burnouts.
There it is.
Unreal. I've been waiting for that for a long time.
Guys, we're getting this truck all finished up. It's starting to look like a truck, and it's starting to act like a truck, except for the running part. So we got a little fuel issue. I think the fuel pump is just, it's not working right. So we're gonna pull the tank down and see what's going on with that. It just sounds like it's sucking air. It did run, but so something happened inside the tank. And then we're just doing final adjustments on everything and getting it, all the fit and finish stuff done, and the dash is going in, all that, so it's coming together. I don't think the rear brakes are working.
Told you burnouts. Lockers before light bars.
Lockers before light bars.
it's kind of surreal, honestly. Like, I mean, we have footage of like the last time I drove the Scout in its stock form when we dropped it off to start all the sheet metal work, and then that was just like, it's just crazy because it's a brand new truck, big LS in it. I mean, literally like everything's new, fully built chassis. I mean, it's just like, it hasn't really set in because I'm sick. I've just been like struggling through like being a human right now, but I'm just like completely mentally and emotionally just like floored because I've been waiting for this for pretty much all year. Been working on making it happen, but when I got the Scout, I never expected it to be this level. I never thought I'd be able to pull something off like this or like afford to do something like this. Yeah, and Anything Scout literally is the catalyst for this whole thing happening. A lot of other good partners, obviously, but this is like a dream come true, literally. Like, it's unreal that we just ripped it down the road here, and now we're just sorting through little hiccups here and there, add more coolant, making sure the brakes are bled. But yeah, first ride was just like, I just had to like contain myself and just sit there and be like, I'm not excited. I don't want to just start laughing like a little girl right now. But I'm so stoked. Like, I'm pumped. Well, here it is. Running, driving, fully built Scout in less than 48 hours. It's absolutely unreal that yesterday we rolled in right before 10 o'clock. This was just a cab, a painted cab with front fenders and a front clip. Everything else was just in boxes, wrapped in foam. And the crew at Anything Scout literally has this so efficient and so dialed that in less than 48 hours, we were able to work through some major kinks, unexpected, as you can imagine, doing a full LS swap, full chassis build. I mean, they were well prepared for this. They've done hundreds of them, and that's why we're here. I mean, this is the only shop you could go to that could pull this off, and I couldn't be more stoked. They literally made my dreams come true. It's so corny to say, but I mean, look at this. This is probably one of the raddest Scouts on the road now, and these guys helped me finish build it. They were the integral part to making it happen, and I cannot thank them enough. So I think we got to button up a few little things, but now we got a 30-hour drive home to slam together the hardtop, rest of the finishing touches, and then back on the road for another 4 hours to Sema to lose my voice even more for the next week. So please, if you are interested in doing anything with your Scout, buying parts, you have questions, they are just an absolute encyclopedia with over 20 years of knowledge. They have everything you could ever need, and obviously they're the experts, they're the pros. Check out Anything Scout. Make sure you follow them on all the social channels. They have awesome YouTube content where they do tutorials, how to rebuild old parts, yada yada yada. It's literally why I've watched every single thing they've ever done since I found out about them, and it's just pretty unreal that we're here now. So thanks for tuning in. I know it's been pretty hectic, but this has been like one of the most fulfilling journeys I've been on. So we'll catch you on the next one.